Hello viewers, you're watching Nagaland TV. This is Yashira. Well, time has come to say goodbye to the year 2021. Well, like any other year, 2021 was all about a sequence of unexpected events. An eventful 2021 was all about headlining events from the Aothing Massacre to cancellation of Hornbill Festival, formation of Oppositionless Government, exit of Governor Ravi were highlights of 2021. As 2022 is knocking at the doorsteps and the year 2021 draws to a close. Here is a recap of the year. A news that shocked the whole state of Nagaland along with the entire country was the infamous Aothing Massacre. On the ill-fated day of December 4, 13 civilians who hail from Aothing village of Mon district were shot by 21 para-special forces of Assam Rifles. The Indian Army and Government of India went on to claim that it was a case of mistaken identity as the security forces acted on tip of that there were some movements of insurgents. However, massive outrage and protest were witnessed across Nagaland and the whole state in one voice condemned the Indian Army's cowardice and clamor for repealment of ASFA grew stronger.
While the whole of the Nagaland was in festive mood and busy celebrating the Hornbill Festival, a heart-wrenching incident shocked the people of Nagaland. 13 innocent lives were lost in an ambush attack by Assam Rifles on the 4th of December between Aothing village and Thiru village in Mon district. On December 4, 13 innocent civilians were brutally massacred at Aothing Thiru area by the 21 para-special forces. To conceal the truth, the slain innocent civilians were leveled as militants. The cries for justice for Aothing denizens continue to amplify. However, there is still no sign of justice. Clear picture and understanding of the situation is still uncertain as the official statement from the end of the DC of Mon district has not reached us yet. But the gruesome incident had led to serious steps on the part of the unions condemning the situation.
What can be said that a political move to safeguard the throne of CM Nephew Rio, the ruling NDPP-BJP government shaking hands with rival NPF came up with the idea to form an oppositionless government in the state. During middle half of the year, NDPP and PF, BJP and two other independent MLAs decided to come under the same roof and form Nagaland United Government. Historically, this was not the first time that an all-party government was formed in Nagaland. Earlier, Nagaland witnessed an oppositionless government for the first time during the Democratic Alliance of Nagaland government in the year 2015 when 8 Congress MLAs joined the government.
The state of Nagaland now has an oppositionless government. In an all-party meeting, NDPP, BJP, NPF and 2 other independent MLAs decided to come together and form an all-party government under the nomenclature Nagaland United Government. The decision to form NUG was taken after a meeting at Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio's house. It was informed that the move for oppositionless government was proposed on Naga political issue. However, many organizations term the idea of oppositionless government in Nagaland as a mere political gimmick aimed at simply putting on record their support for the protracted Naga issue, and elected members are trying to find a place for themselves for future reference.
What can be termed as a major feat for the state of Nagaland, former Chief Minister and veteran politician S.C. Jamir on November 8 was awarded with the nation's third highest civilian award, the prestigious Padma Bhushan. President of India Ramnath Kovind conferred the award to S.C. Jamir at Darbar Hall, Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Four-time Chief Minister of Nagaland and a veteran politician S.C. Zamir was awarded with the Padma Bhushan, the nation's third highest civilian award by the President of India, Ram Nath Kovind, on November 8 for distinguished service in public affairs. Dr. Zamir also served as a former governor of Odisha, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Goa. Born on October 17, 1931 in Ungma village, Mokokchung, S.C. Zamir is the first politician from Nagaland to receive the prestigious award for his exceptional and distinguished service in the field of public affairs. Apart from being the Chief Minister of Nagaland, S.C. Zamir also served as a governor of Odisha, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Goa. The veteran politician, whose political career spans over 60 years, is considered as an authority on Naga political history.
In a historic move in the ongoing Naga peace talk process, Ravi, the former governor of Nagaland, on September 22 resigned as the interlocutor for Naga peace talk. The transfer of the incumbent governor of Nagaland and interlocutor of the Naga peace talk to Tamil Nadu paved the way of appointment of A.K. Mishra, former IB director, as representative for talks with the NCN IM before finalizing solution.
R.N. Ravi, the former governor of Nagaland, on September 22, has resigned as the interlocutor for Naga peace talk. The development came amid demands from NCN IM. The Ministry of Home Affairs has accepted R.N. Ravi's resignation from the Naga peace talk interlocutor denomination. He served as the governor of Nagaland for 3 years as the 18th governor from August 1, 2019 to September 9, 2021. Ravi was an IPS 1976 batch officer from Kerala cadre. During his final adieu to Nagaland, Ravi spoke for the first time in front of media. His complete disregard for the media fraternity in the state gives the idea of the polarizing environment R.N. Ravi had created during his 3 years tenure as the constitutional head. This also earned him more critics than admirers in Nagaland.
With the news of degree courses examinations to be held from December 3 to December 17 in Nagaland, students from various colleges in Dimapur came together on 25th November at DC office Dimapur to protest against offline examinations. According to the protesting students, they had appealed in half of their syllabus exams in online mode. Hence, they appealed to Nagaland University to continue the exams in online mode.
Students from various colleges in Dimapur came together on November 25th at DC office to stage a protest against offline examination, which was scheduled to be held from December 3rd to December 17 in Nagaland. Following the protest, security forces were dispatched to disperse the peaceful protesting students. However, situation turned grim when a policeman pulled out a student and started harassing him, to which the other students tried to help their fellow student. The action eventually led to a lathi charge by the police against the student. Students at Mokokchung also staged protest against the offline examination. Over 500 students gathered in Mokokchung public ground for a protest against offline exams from 9:30 am. But they were dispersed at 2 p.m. by some officials and leaders, saying that they would take the matter under their control.
In a major turn-off event, split in the NCN faction was officially confirmed on November 19, and Akoto Chofi, the former vice president of the faction, was elected as the new president. He succeeded Wangting Naga as the president of the faction. Reports of split of the faction surfaced earlier in the mid-October, which was later denied by NSCNR leaders in a joint press conference on October 23.
The split in the NCNR faction has been officially confirmed on November 19. Akato Chopi, the former vice president, was elected as the new president, succeeding Wangting Naga. The discussion of split started since mid-October, however, it was denied by the leaders in a joint press conference. Earlier, the decision of split was postponed following the intervention of N. Kito Bizimumi, the NNPG convener.
On October 27, Dimapur witnessed a series of firing at 3 different locations, namely Nepali Basti, Residence Colony and Notun Basti. This 3 incident had created panic among the citizens of Dimapur.
Amid the ongoing Naga peace talk, Dimapur district on October 27 witnessed a series of firing at 3 different locations, namely Nepali Basti, Residence Colony and Notun Basti. This series of incidents has created panic among citizens of Dimapur. Many speculated that the incident was a hindrance in the ongoing Naga peace talk. Following the incident, a team of police collected intelligence inputs from the area and analyzed the CCTV footage and statements of eyewitnesses. A swift search operation was launched and a white bolero was seized and 3 cadres arrested. The accused were later identified as Nikato pilot Sumi, Awang Konyak and Wakhoi Konyak. During the arrest, the police also recovered a huge amount of arms and ammunition from the accused.
The year 2021 can be termed as a year of confusion, unrest, disturbance and disorder for Nagaland. Apart from the Aothing Massacre, Lathi Charge and many other tragic incidents, the state also witnessed a series of devastating fire incidents.
In the year 2021, amid the festive season, the state of Nagaland witnessed a series of devastating fire incidents at various parts of the state. The recent fire incident at Uravila, New Field Check Gate and Khermahal Junction at Dimapur were few major fire incidents that devastated lives of many people. On December 22, Uravila witnessed a major fire incident which gutted down more than 100 houses. Similarly, another fire incident was reported at Newfield Check Gate in Dimapur district on December 26. Around 20 gas cylinders exploded during the breakout and the fire was so huge that the blaze can be seen miles away. On November 12, another fire incident took place at Khermahal Junction in Dimapur where more than 100 houses were burned down and lots of properties were burned in fire. Following the fire incidents, many organizations and people came forward to help the victims in their time of peril.
On December 1, the much-awaited Hornbill Festival started with a huge ceremonial splendor. The festival was going on smoothly, however, it came to an abrupt halt following the Aothing Massacre. The festival came to a halt as a sign of solidarity with the Aothing victims and a protest against the brutal killings done by the Indian Armed Forces.
The Hornbill Festival 2021 started with a huge and magnificent display. Locals, tourists from other parts of India and foreign tourists came just to attend the much-awaited festival of 2021. The festival, which started from December 1st, came to a sudden standstill on December 7 following the Aothing Massacre, which took lives of 14 innocent villagers. The decision to halt the largest festival of Northeast India was taken by the Nagaland cabinet as a protest against the brutal massacre of 14 innocent villagers. During the cabinet meeting, the House also took the decision to strongly recommend Government of India to repeal AFSPA from Northeast India and especially from Nagaland.
Nagaland government has repeatedly claiming that the government is doing its very best for the development of the state in all the sectors. However, to the contrary to the government's claims, statistics reports say different stories. Be it the Niti Aayog's SDG index or the recently released health index, Nagaland is languishing at the bottom of every index table, which has raised credibility of the Nefurio-led government.
A report in the month of September published by Niti Aayog brought the Nefurio government's credibility under scanner. Niti Aayog's Northeastern Regional District Sustainable Development Goal Index declared Nagaland as one of the worst performing states of the nation, and as soon the report went out, it raised many questions on Rio's credential as a chief minister. The state of Nagaland is in the news for an unwanted reason this time again. A recent report that has been published by Niti Aayog has revealed some facts not pleasant for the people of the Nagaland. The National Institution for Transforming India, or Niti Aayog's Northeastern Region District Sustainable Development Goal SDG Index, declared Nagaland as one of the worst performing states of the nation. Moreover, in the month of December, Nagaland once again retained the bottom position at an all-India assessment in terms of state's performance in the health outcomes as well as the overall status. From the fight against COVID-19 to the state's health index to Sustainable Development Goal Index, Nagaland has always ranked at the bottom when the entire world is enhancing their working mechanisms to give their citizens the best quality of life. Nagaland seems to be really far away. This time it was about Niti Aayog's State Health Index for 2019 to 2020 base year. Nagaland ranked worst performing state in the State Health Index for 2018 to 2019 base year among smaller states as well.
Well, those were some of the newsmakers which grabbed the headlines in the year 2021 and attained lot of attention. Well, the year 2021 was eventful in many ways, and now it's time to say goodbye to the year and getting ready to welcome the year 2022. But before signing off this special edition, NLTV wishes you all a very happy and prosperous new year. Take care.